Hello, everyone. Welcome to the sixth episode of The Good Boys. We're your hosts, Alex and Oscar.
Yes, we finally surpassed episode 5.
And we're finally on the episode I said we were going to end on.
So this might be our last episode.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yes. So it's
Keeping it
been
casual.
1 week since the George episode. Good times.
Good times. Feels like a year ago.
It really did.
It really did.
But here
Some people.
But here we are. There's not a lot really happened during
Yep,
the week.
it's just a casual week.
Casual coronavirus infested week.
And Jeffrey Einstein cases.
Oh.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, I don't know.
Why are you
I just
giggling
wanted
like that? Why did
What?
you rub your hands like that?
Good.
No.
All according to plan.
Oh, God. And I'm not
God.
part of this plan.
Oh, oops. But yeah, it's been pretty whack.
Yeah, there's nothing much to talk about, honestly.
I mean, a Tenet movie, I guess.
The Tenet movie, directed by Christopher Nolan. Which I
That's not
forgot was
Batman.
coming out.
Yeah, I did too. Wait, how long have they been promoting that movie? I'm trying to remember. Because I remember seeing it in a lot of trailers in 2019.
Yeah, I remember seeing it, the previews of it for like a while.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't
I
it in
still
the
didn't know
Joker?
what's going on. Huh?
Wasn't it in the Joker?
I think so.
I think so too, because I think
Because usually when they promote movies that are supposed to
I
come out in
think-
summer, they do it in the fall.
I saw him in the Joker
Joker.
and in Hobbs and Shaw.
Really? It was in Hobbs and Shaw?
I could be wrong, but
Could probably
I
be.
haven't been in a movie theater in a good while, but I could have sworn I saw the trailer for that back then. I think Hobbs and Shaw came out last year, right?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Okay, because I feel like 2018. I don't know. It's been weird. Time's been weird recently.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the Tenet movie from which
I have
you've
no
seen?
idea what it's about.
I have no anything either. I just know is who's the actor?
Robert Pattinson.
You don't even know the actor.
I at least named one.
He's in the movie?
He is in the movie.
Man, you're the one hyping this movie up and you don't even know who's gonna be in it.
Yeah, it's better for me not to know what a Christopher Nolan movie is about.
John David Washington. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Why did I? Okay.
Music by Ludwig Göransson.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you that he was gonna do that.
Really?
He's making it big, to be honest. He did the Black Panther soundtrack,
He was on Community.
Creed and Creed 2. He did one for New Girl.
He was on Community. He's been doing production help with
Childish Gambino.
Gambino. Homegirl drop it like the Nasdaq.
He did a cameo in Creed.
Really? I don't even know what he looks like.
He's white.
I know that, but when I think of him, I just think of David Guetta. If you remember who that is. That's who I think of.
Longer hair.
The really long hair. That's what I just think of a white guy with like sandy hair. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah. He's in the. I forgot what scene he's in, but I remember like seeing him in the movie.
Mm.
Anyways, well, Tenet's finally getting a release.
A release.
Yes,
Not here in the U.S. though, because we suck at
In a
coronavirus.
few select cities it's gonna play, but for sure worldwide, everyone's getting that shit. I don't know about China.
What are the select cities? Do you know? Or
Um,
have they even
well,
announced that yet?
They haven't even announced it yet.
Ah,
But they're
boo.
saying they're aiming to release
mean
it
I'll
by Labor Day or by the end of August.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. I mean, so far the countries are Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Denmark, Egypt, Estonia, Finland, France, Holland, Hungary, Iceland, Indonesia, Italy, Korea, Latvia, Lithuania, Portugal, Serbia, Slovakia, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, Ukraine, and the UK. Followed by Australia, Austria, I'm kidding. Canada. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Canada, Czech Republic, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Israel, Lebanon, Malaysia, Middle East, New Zealand, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, Taiwan, Thailand, and United Arab Emirates on Thursday, August 27th. Don't time me. There's a lot of countries, and some of these I missed.
In other words, countries that aren't the U.S.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, good for them. At least they get to watch it. We'll probably
Casually.
We'll probably watch it one way or another.
Good, good. Let the hate flow through you.
Someone leaks it in Pornhub.
That's happened.
I know that's happened.
Yeah, it's happened.
Someone leaks an entire.
That's why I'm not even surprised.
I think I read somewhere that someone leaked your name.
What?
Someone leaked your name on Pornhub, I think.
My name?
Not your name. The movie.
I know.
That we'll talk about in a few minutes. Damn,
just a quick joke on that. Whenever I was talking to somebody about the movie, they were like, "My name," and then I was like, "Good."
I quickly correct people like, no, like the movie is called Your Name.
Yeah. Good times. But we'll talk about that here in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit, but yeah, that's what's going on so far.
I just wish the movie
theaters are
back.
I want that movie theater experience. I miss it. I love it.
Yeah, Oscar who will go watch his movie by himself, which is fine in today's society.
You think it's weird? My roommate thinks it's weird.
I don't think it's weird. I've gone before.
You think it's weird?
Wait, I've gone twice. I forgot what movies.
I've gone so many times I don't even know.
I'll get back
Star Wars. I watched The Force Awakens by myself. I watched Infinity War by myself. Endgame.
Nerd.
Shut up, Joker. Other fucking movies I can't think of right now.
Nerd.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I want the movie theater experience back. Do you think it's weird to go to the movie theater by yourself without eating popcorn or having a drink? Not even candy.
I mean,
like you just show up and like.
I usually get popcorn and a drink by myself.
But
tickets already cheap enough.
Yeah, but do you think it's weird, like just getting the ticket and just go
sitting there and being like
sitting there in the room?
Hello. It is I, Virgin Man.
Nah, I'll be the Chad and show up with a popcorn and drink. But yes. No, because my roommate says it's weird. Like if you show up with that one, you're just weird. Like you're suspicious. Suspicious about what? I just came inside in a dark room. Shut up. I fucking knew I walked in on that as soon as I said it. I walked in there in a dark room that's pretty well lit with a bunch of strangers. Lit. And we're all orgasming at the sound of our favorite movie.
I don't know about orgasming, but I mean, how's it your favorite movie if you're seeing it for the first time?
Like,
no, I win. This is how I win.
Shut up. Get shot in the head. Don't lean on the glass, KJ. Or KG.
Shout out to people that actually watched that episode.
It's okay. Inside jokes.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, movie theaters are coming back. Hopefully
politics don't get any more involved in the process.
If you can open restaurants, you can open a fucking theater. Come on.
Well, I don't know if some of us are.
You can literally sit there with your mask on.
Fucking mask off. That's probably what they hear. See, if Future released Mask On to like mask off again, but like call it Mask On,
yeah,
be like mask off. No wait, mask on. Some shit like that.
Just corrects himself.
Oh wait, mask on. No, it's like mask on.
Never chase
it. Mask off. Wait, hold up. Put my mask on.
Put the mask on. Hey. In other news, Donald Trump's making the headlines again.
Yes, he came to my town in Texas.
Yay! How does it feel like to have the greatest president of all time show up to your hometown? I mean, not hometown. Your regular temporary town.
What?
No.
Yeah. No.
Yes, you're in the presence of greatness.
Stop. She was weird. Let me bring it up.
Disclaimer: I don't go for Trump.
All right, too late. Anyway, for background purposes, he came here because he is trying to get some of our people here to vote for him, because to him, on his plan or promises or whatever, the oil field is an important factor, which Biden does not care for, which maybe I agree with, but let me keep on going with that. So he came here pretty much also to kind of campaign or whatever. He pulled up. It was like 11:30 or 12 in the afternoon that day. And he pulled up in his Air Force One at the international airport here in Midland. And I was like, yo, it's Donald Trump's plane. I saw it on the
Donald
little
J.
light cam, and I was like, yo, it's him.
Trump.
And then, well, I ended up going out to go with my siblings. We went to go get smoothies.
Yeah.
And then I finished, and then they're like, hey, let's go downtown to see Donald Trump, because he was going downtown to this, like, the fanciest hotel in town, called the Marriott,
fanciest.
which is a Marriott. It was a Marriott hotel. But they had just built it. It's, like, super fancy and high-end. It has, like, a penthouse and shit.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
like, the nicest building in downtown. And everything else is, like, but that's where he went. And I thought that was funny, because most of downtown's kind of, so I was like, what the hell's he doing here? And my son was like, hey, let's go. And I was like, all right. And we were reading up more on it as we were on our way over there. I guess he had signed the helmets of the two football teams here, which, fun fact, Permian High School here was the school for Friday Night Lights, which would be, I guess, a pretty interesting one to watch, if you know what that is.
Is it a show or a movie?
Both.
It's a movie?
Okay, it was originally a book, but it got adapted into a TV show and also a movie.
Is it a continuation from the show, or is it like
No, they tell the same story, just different.
just shorter?
Just different. Yeah, the TV show kind of expands on it, and the movie just kind of tells the gist of it.
Yeah, like this is point A to B.
They were made by two different things, but yeah, that was just a little heads up on that. But going back on topic, but mostly football players know that stuff. But back on topic, so yeah, he signed those helmets, and then we got there to downtown, and Jesus Christ, was I disappointed.
Oh, you were disappointed
The
at who?
majority of the Trump supporters were all Hispanics, and I was like, why? I cringed. I was like, why?
Ooh.
I was
Gotta
like,
get the Hispanic vote.
¿Por qué? How?
¿Por qué, Marta? ¿Por qué?
Cage's story tell you otherwise. Especially people of you.
I mean, that's been going on forever, though.
No, I know. I agree. They can stop. They can stop. I know it happened during Obama.
Yeah.
And before. They can stop, though.
Then it's true. It didn't stop anybody.
Yeah. Oh, but even then, he hasn't really done anything much with the illegal immigrants, so I ain't even tripping.
Because he can't really do much.
Yeah. Oh, I was reading some of, like, his promises that he kept and made.
How much had he made? How much did he actually keep his promises?
25%.
Ooh.
Obama's was 49.
Oh God, almost 50.
Yeah. That I read up on that earlier. That was interesting.
So you didn't see Trump himself?
Okay, and I was gonna get to that because we were kind of cruising. We did like there was this like part where like all the Trump supporters. Oh, dude, I saw this truck. This dude had like a big ass like rig, and he just put the word Trump on the side, and he was just driving around flaunting it. There were so many Trump supporters downtown.
I mean, were they being peaceful?
I guess they were just being loud and obnoxious though. Not
Like
mean, just loud and obnoxious. Like, yeah, wow. They were having a good time, I guess. So I was like, eh.
I mean, that'd be you if Kanye showed up in your town.
Wow.
Kanye!
But yeah, he was there. And well, that's the thing. Because there was a balcony. Okay, here's another thing. The governor of Texas was also there. Greg Abbott, and the Senator Ted Cruz, aka the Zodiac Killer.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he was there. But I didn't get to see them. There was one instance where I thought I saw Trump. All right, there was one instant. The only thing was it was too far. But it looked like him because it was this tall dude, big blue suit, had blonde hair, and I was like, that's gotta be him.
Did he have that red tie?
I was like, it's gotta be him, bro. He was
hanging with all dressed like that.
I just don't know if it was him or not, and I can't even confirm it. But he was like waving or whatever. I just don't know if it was him or not.
Should have waved back.
I was in my car. I was just driving by. I didn't get off. No, if I had gotten off, I would have said some shit. I don't know. I just been like,
you guys say it on the air.
You guys look like fucking idiots. You fucking dick riders.
Isn't that the guy that likes Kanye?
Oh, yeah, but you dick ride politicians.
You dick ride
Also, Trump only kept 25% of his promises.
Oh, then you'll just start a fight right there.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
That's crazy
right.
that Trump showed up in your town.
Yes, it was weird. It was a weird day. All the Trump supporters were so happy. They were like, yeah. I was like, well, I guess someone's happy.
It's a weird day for someone to be happy.
I pulled up when I saw Donald. When I thought I saw Donald Trump, I was like, Donald Trump? What? That shit was funny. But yeah, no. After that, we got bored and we went home. But then he went. Oh, I knew he was there at that hotel because they were having a luncheon and like a fundraiser, and he made $7 million off of that.
You made 7 million.
7 million from fundraising. It was all like millionaires from the town and rich people. They've charged $2,800 to be there. All right,
Bitch,
but
what?
you want to hear to just be there to like listen. But here's another thing. There was 2 more charges,
Oh god.
and oh my god, 50,000 for a picture.
With Trump?
Yes,
The fuck is he a celebrity?
but and 100,000 to sit at this private discussion with him and other oil field people,
Did we discuss about sex?
executives. Maybe they had a sex party. I don't know.
That's extra.
Trump was like, "Whoa."
That's a third secret charge.
But yeah, that shit was crazy. After that, he went to this oil rig in Midland, which is like half an hour from here, 20, 30 minutes. Then he went there,
Yeah.
gave us this like speech. He was like, "Stupid Biden." All the people there were not wearing masks. I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't. I was like,
Of
"Okay."
course.
They were all like dressed all nice, wearing
All
cowboy
nice.
hats.
No mask.
Yes. And after that, he left. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened in good old Odessa, Texas.
Do you love your state?
Texas is cool.
Do you love your city?
No, not Odessa.
Do you love the people in it?
Goodbye, horse.
Answer the damn question.
Answer the damn question. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
And yeah. Oh, okay. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I mean, politics is an iffy subject, but just because that happened here, I wanted to talk about it. You know what else we could talk about? Kanye West.
You can never go one episode without Kanye West. We probably all are.
Last episode we didn't.
Yeah,
I tried my best not
you
to.
got me there.
I'm
surprised you didn't mention him.
No,
Especially when you're talking about music.
I tried my best not to bring him up. I was actually on my best behavior last episode, just because we had a guest.
What do you think about Kanye West? Would you work with him?
Would you? I see. I could have, but I didn't.
I mean, because I was gonna ask that too.
I was on my best behavior, bro. But yeah, Kanye West, man.
What did he do this time?
Woo! What has he not done? That's a good question. I mean, he was going on. He was ranting on Twitter. People on Twitter saying go something. I don't know. He was going crazy, bro, on Twitter. Like he was like exposing his wife and his mother-in-law. He called Kris Jenner Chris Jong-un on Twitter. Because I guess like he's manipulated. I don't know their problems. I just know like supposedly they want to like raise their daughters, Kanye's daughters, to be like models and shit, like how Playboy and whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like not for that because that ain't Christ-like. Jesus is King 2019.
It's not that it's Christ-like. That's just weird.
No, that is weird, and I support that, but it was just like
he
was all like I wanted. He also exposed Kim Kardashian apparently, where he's like she cheated on me with Meek Mill in 2018.
Ooh.
And I was like, he was like, I have respect for my boy Meek, so that's fine. I was like, oh okay, I guess he's fine with Meek. He's just mad at Kim.
Imagine like he's smashing her, and then like he's in the back like, good job, man.
Jesus Christ.
They're like, you son of a bitch, and they do that handshake.
You son of
a bitch.
The little sound effect that happened.
Yeah, and like the biceps are just exploding.
Yeah, but Kanye West, man.
Together.
Kanye West is on something, man. I don't know what it is.
And then Kim was just quiet the entire time.
Well, she said something. It was like, hey, she got on Instagram and was like, hey, Kanye has a bipolar disorder, so you need to understand that he'll get like this from time to time. Please respect him. Blah blah blah.
We ain't gonna forget what he said.
He exposed you and the elites and your guys' sex cult.
Fuck the thoughts, 2020.
Yeah, no, he was going off, bro. And then he was like saying some random shit. I forgot the rest. It was like a little over a week ago. I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't want to bring it up on the George episode.
Everyone has like a full album of screenshots of what he said.
Oh, I have a full album.
Of course you do.
Well, I didn't have the album. I just remember taking the screenshots
back
when that happened.
Kylie Stinks.
That was actually fake.
No, it's not fake. It's real.
I hope it was.
No, it's real. Y'all just want it to be fake. It's real.
Oh, that was quick. I found him already. Oh wait, not that one. Where's it at?
Okay, you actually.
Everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me.
Oh, that one was just that one was kind of funny.
I had to think about it because I haven't seen Get Out in a good while. I was like,
obviously he seems like he relates to the movie. I guess.
Chris, don't play with me. You and that Kanye are not allowed around my kids. Y'all tried to lock me up. I put my life on the line for my children that North's mother would never sell her sex rape. I don't know if it was sex rape or sex tape. But yeah, that was a thing. Then he says Drake, this emoji with the questioning emoji. And then come and get me. This is the Exodus, like Pusha said. Pusha T. Shia is Cap. So I think he was talking about Shia LaBeouf, maybe? I don't know. All he says is Shia is Cap.
Did it have the H on it?
Yes.
Okay, then it's probably Shia LaBeouf.
Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with the doctor. If I get locked up like Mandela, y'all will know why. Shia was supposed to do the first Easy Gap shoot, and he never showed up. Anna Winter always showed me love, but when I told her I was going to Gap, she looked at me like I was crazy. Then she called back kissing my ass. Chris and Kim call me now. And then he sends a screenshot of her saying, like, this is Ye. Are you still avoiding my calls? You ready to talk now, or are you still avoiding my calls? And then he also tweets, I love my wife. My family must live next to me. It's not up to E Network or NBC anymore. E Network is, I think, the channel that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is on.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
And then NBC locked up Bill Cosby. That's another one.
We can never forgive NBC. They're evil. Canceling Hannibal. Yeah. I seen you. I see you.
Dick Rider. NBC. Kim was trying to fly to Wyoming with the doctor to lock me up, like on the movie Get Out, because I cried about saving my daughter's life yesterday. So whenever he was crying about like the abortion about North and whatever at the time.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then what else happened? What other tweets are there? I'm gonna focus on the music now, and that's kind of how he ends it. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go focus on. Another one to me was like, you trying to promote the album?
Music, Kanye.
You trying to promote the album, but then that never came into fruition because Taylor Swift was like, oh yeah, I'm dropping this album tomorrow, and it was the same day, and then he was like, never mind.
I should have done it.
Because he has a streak of albums right now where he has the number one. He's currently tied with Eminem, I believe, for the streak of number one albums consecutively. Though, like the only album that Kanye didn't have number one, that was his solo album, like solo studio album, was the first one, the College Dropout. But yeah, that was an interesting thing. But pretty much, yeah, that's everything that happened with Ye.
What a crazy man.
It was a crazy man.
I hope one day someone makes a biopic out of him.
Yes, I hope so too.
And whoever's famous at the time will play him.
But enough about biopics. How about movies?
Oh. Our favorite subject.
What?
Our favorite subject.
Yes.
Yes. So we're still on that weeboo binge.
Why are we on a weeaboo binge?
It's only been 2 episodes of this.
3.
We had to cleanse our souls.
Akira.
Evangelion. Oh yeah, I forgot it's 3.
Fuck you. I
Fuck
win.
You.
This is how I win.
We kept going to the dark side. And we got to cleanse our souls, be purified.
Shout out Ivan Sanchez.
And be sad. But in a good way.
There you go.
At least
what?
Tell me your name.
Jesus Christ. So we watched Your Name, which is an anime movie from Japón. Again, Japón. It's from 2016, right? I believe so.
Yeah, it's fairly recent.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fairly recent. All right. So tell us the plot, Oscar.
What'd you think of it without spoiling it?
It was good overall.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a body swapping movie for people that don't know what that is. It's a love story.
Freaky Friday?
It's basically Freaky Friday, but with like a weird twist to it.
Yes.
Which kind of confused me the first time I watched it. I know Alex, it confused you. I know I got lost. But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
It's a love story, but with body swapping. Because What other way you get to like know somebody? Well, you just switch places, live their lives. That's
Yeah,
pretty
it was a good movie. But yeah, that's pretty much what the movie's about.
fun fact. It's hand drawn, which
Ooh.
we don't get as much now.
Yeah, shout out Akira.
Shout out
With
to
the
Akira.
yeah.
It's beautiful too. Like the parts when they're like cooking their food.
Yeah. That was all hand drawn.
Oh, hand drawn.
Scrumptious.
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 I watched it dub because like I remember I
I
watched
did too.
it dub.
I didn't feel like reading.
You know what? You hate reading. I can tell.
Fight me, anime weebs. We have been catering to your community this entire time.
This will probably be the last anime we'll talk about till like,
For now.
For now, until we can find out something good.
I've been recommending some, but I want to take a break on those for now. Because we've been doing it.
We're becoming weeboos.
All right, time for spoilers.
Time for spoilers, because like we can't really talk about anything without spoiling.
Yeah, it's very big description. Time for spoilers. All right, so before we begin, it is on. I rented it on Vudu, so you have to rent it on whatever service, Vudu, iTunes, YouTube, whatever. So check it out. If not, don't give a fuck. Or you're done watching it, come watch the episode now. All right. Spoilers 3, 2, 1. All right. So the time travel.
Yeah.
Why?
That's the part that stumped me like really hard when I watched it. Even
Like,
the creator felt like he should have worked on that a little bit more.
You think he like didn't try and he's like, oh, maybe I should have tried harder.
Well, like I saw an interview where he said he just wanted to make an entertaining movie, like just like a movie for people to like to feel good, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess like he has the habit of making movies about like star-crossed lovers and the ones that got away and shit like that.
Yeah.
So this is like not. It's normal for him to make shit like this.
Huh.
So the whole time travel thing. So from what I understand is I always forget Mitsuha. She is 3 years older than Taki.
I was wondering that. Is she old? So she is older than him.
Yeah, she's older than by 3 years.
But they were the same age in terms of like swapping.
Yeah, in terms of swapping.
Okay. That was okay. So like that's what it was to me. That was my issue, my main issue.
Yeah.
Like at least watching it, I was like, yo, why? No, because like every time they introduced a new element to the whole story, I was like confused, and it like took me like a couple minutes to like it clicked. I was like, eh.
You just kind of had to see how it plays out. And
it was a rinse and repeat because like it was all like they're switching bodies, and then I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Because I mean, I was like, I'm pretty sure he had to go to her body. I was like, all right, that makes sense. And then what was the other part? Where like everything seemed normal up until then. Once the whole thing stopped. No, once the time travel was introduced, I was like, what? Yeah, because like regarding when did it start for me? As soon as they introduced as soon as they were like, she suddenly stopped texting me. Why? And that was the day the comet hit or whatever.
Yeah.
But at least in her timeline. But like to him,
to you that she died from it.
Yeah. But that's the weird part. That's something I'm still confused. Like, how were they texting each other? Like, granted, they all went away, but I was just wondering. I was like, how do they text each other? You're awfully quiet. You're awfully quiet.
I forgot that they texted each other. I just remember that they left notes and like memos.
You're awfully quiet.
Because
don't you remember like the texts are just like fading from existence at that one scene when they were at the crater of the impact?
Yeah.
The third impact. No, this shit was crazy. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I thought about it after watching, and I was like, wait, how was he texting her?
See what I mean? The creator
like this, and I don't want that fucking spiritual bullshit from the grandmother.
Oh, you don't want to say
like, it was just your souls being interconnected or some bullshit.
But I don't know.
Text. I mean, their classmates could have seen it, but that was the thing. They had amnesia rather easily.
You know what like that didn't make sense to me?
What?
Is that like Haritaki never heard of like the comet hitting that city?
He did. He just probably didn't think much about it. He was like, eh.
Bitch, what the fuck? People died right there. They got killed by that.
Yeah, but it was a tiny town. No one cared.
It was a comet that show up every, how was it, like 1200
That's
years?
a town. That's like a comet hitting like
People
a
got annihilated.
it happens. They're just like, tornadoes and hurricanes happen. It's fine.
And how did
You can't remember every hurricane. Come on now. You can remember every hurricane. You can't remember every hurricane. You can remember 9/11.
Pretty sure he could have told the difference between like the phones and technology in a 3-year span.
Maybe I'd have to rewatch that. You could,
Okay.
but I don't know. I mean, I think they have both had iPhones, right?
They all
their
have
versions of little iPhones.
I think it would have been fine if this movie was set like where phones like were barely a fucking thing, and they just left notes. They should have just done where they like left notes and shit.
I don't know. I mean, it was more for a more modern take or whatever.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though for the most part.
It was a good movie, but yeah, no. Every time they introduce something new, it was just weird.
What'd you think of the whole like love story and besides like the whole time travel crap?
It was cool. I liked it.
Cool.
It was just like kind of dumb. Not dumb, but like it's just like, man, they keep forgetting themselves. What's your name?
Mitsu.
Who are you? Who are you?
My name is Mitsu.
That was pretty much the main. Okay, it was the three things in the story where I love you, who are you, and what's your name.
Oh yeah, when they like leave their little notes.
Yeah.
I just like how Taki just fucks shit up whenever he's Mitsuho.
Taki would just like touch his boobs. He'd be like, hey.
The part that made me laugh is when he's like crying because he's happy that he's like in her body because like, oh, she's still like alive and shit.
Yeah.
And the sister opens the door and she's just like, and he's just grabbing her boobs and just crying at the same time.
She's like, I'm done. She's like, I'm done.
I think she lost it. I think it's cool that the grandma like noticed like, oh, this is not my granddaughter.
The whole time.
It's like, how did you know? Oh, there's a few instances.
Spiritual shit.
Yeah.
That was honestly the bullshit for her. It was like, oh, spiritual shit.
We've done this shit before.
That was crazy. He pulled up to Itomori and then he was like, what? She's dead? Yeah, bro, she's been dead for 3 years. What? And I was just like, what? I was just like, what? I had to think about it. And then it got to the point where I was like, wait, so was he jumping back and forth? And then they showed the part where, like, I guess she had met him and he didn't know anything about her yet. And he was like, who the hell are you?
I actually like that scene.
And then he was like, so that's how I got this thingy. Interesting. But how would she have not? Wouldn't she have seen it on his body or something?
Yeah, she would have.
She would have, yeah, or around or something. She would have been like, wait, didn't I give this to him? Wait,
yeah,
no, she wouldn't have known that yet. No, she wouldn't have known that yet. No, she wouldn't. She didn't know yet.
Oh yeah, fuck, because this was like in the future.
Yeah. Okay, I got it now. It's like she didn't know until they were done talking to each other, and then she died.
Yeah, because
why did her connection work that way?
Huh?
But why did her connection work that way? That's why I'm not confused about, but it was just like, why? You feel me? Why did they work that? Why did they have it to where she had to be saved by him that way through time travel? They could have just picked some random dude that was already there. But instead, they picked him in the future where he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the future. I could save you still."
I think it was because of that red band that like, like a connection.
But still, it was just like, yeah, time travel.
Time travel.
Woo!
I did like the scene where they meet for the first, like actually meet, like in the
little mountain twilight
crater or whatever.
She's like, "Hello, it's me."
And then once that twilight,
like, "Why are you touching my boobs?" He was like,
only one time.
Liar.
Liar. He's like, I forgot her sister's name.
Monster Frisbee. Yeah, I did too.
Monster Frisbee.
I don't remember almost anyone's name. I remember Teshi.
Teshi. Is that the which one?
Short hair. With the generic Lego haircut.
Is it from
the girls from Mitsuha's timeline?
Mitsuha's?
The one that was the one that was at the end dating that one girl with them.
They're gonna get married.
Oh, was that what? Oh, I wasn't paying attention during that. I thought, oh, good for them.
They were talking about getting married.
I thought they were talking about someone else getting married, and they were just gonna
No,
go.
they were talking about them getting married.
Oh, that was the one time I actually looked away. Oops.
And then what's her face? Miss Kanata. What was her name? It was Miss Kanata.
Was she pregnant?
No, but she had an engagement ring.
Oh, okay, because she looked pregnant at that
But
point.
it was like in the little bit further in the future. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a little bit older.
5 years later.
Oh, I love the ending when like they just ask for each other's names.
Keith.
Isn't that weird? Like, imagine like you go through all that bullshit and then you kind of forget about it, but
And you're like,
you
oh wait,
still have like
I
you still have a
remember.
feeling. You still have that feeling.
The
Then when
fact that he even stayed attached to the whole situation is like, I paid attention to the stories of the crater of the comet that hit Itamori. I even read up on the conspiracy theories as to why they had that drill that exact same day. Shit.
anybody would have made a fucking conspiracy out of that.
Yeah, I was like, how did you get a drill on the exact day it was gonna happen? How did you
Time
know?
travel. It was for the coochie.
I think of time travel when I hear the word time travel, I just think of like Hulk or the movie Minutemen for some reason.
Oh, the
Disney Channel
Minutemen.
original.
Disney
Minutemen,
Channel
a Disney Channel original.
I've seen that movie. It's my favorite.
Oh. Oh. Oh, guess what we're doing next time? Nah, I'm
No,
kidding.
we're not watching Disney Channel movies. Drunk episode.
But I want to watch Johnny Tsunami.
No.
No.
Watching Catching Pete.
Stop.
Oh,
That's all I remember. Oh well.
end of the movie.
That doesn't count. That was in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, drinking episode for High School Musical.
Which one? The
All
second.
three.
No. You better bet on it.
Stop.
Bet on it. Bet on it. This is me.
Whoa, how do we know these songs? We're
Uh,
closet High School Musical fans.
nah, nah. Everyone fucking knows this. They can't.
You're a furry.
How does that? How does liking that shit make you a furry?
No, just you. I'm just calling you out.
Not even a damn furry. Do I own a damn cat suit?
Yes.
Whatever.
But yeah, your name. I give it. I don't know yet. Either
Every
8
scene-
or an 8.5.
Every scene is like a wallpaper.
I will give you that. Not that I had problems following the plot. I didn't have problems, but like there was issues at times where I was just like, "What? Maybe maybe that was the intention of the movie. But at the same time, I was like,
Well, like I
Okay.
said, the creator did want to go back and fix a.
maybe
fix a
he
few
could have
shit.
maybe he could have made it a 9 or a 9.5.
He doesn't even like the. He doesn't like the movie.
Yeah, I read up on that.
You read up on that?
He could have gotten a 9 and 9.5. I mean, 8 and 8.5 is still good. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
guess
for you guys,
But
anything
yeah,
7 up for me is good for me. I'm pretty
yeah.
stingy with my scores.
8.5.
You give it an 8.5,
8.5.
but I say 8, 8.5. I'll figure it out eventually, but
It's
What's
not
your-
like it's not a 6 for sure. It's not.
it
It's
is not
a 6.
under a 7.
or
It
a
is not under an 8. But it feels like an 8, 8.5.
Yeah, because overall it's still an enjoyable watch.
It's a very good experience, and it's got replay value. You can probably
Yeah.
catch things you didn't catch the first time around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Your name.
Your name, tu nombre.
Tu nombre. Other words in different languages.
In
Your
theaters
name.
now.
Huh?
In theaters now.
In theaters now. So,
Où s'appelle?
the moment that Alex has been waiting for. Yes.
Keith.
Clone
But hi!
High! I finally fucking watched it.
Back in the 1980s, civic government employees dug up bodies of historical figures. Now the clones are sexy teens.
Is that it? Is that all you
Whatever.
got?
Clone high.
You know what it's time for? You're thinking what I'm thinking?
Suicide.
Suicide's badass.
Take over me. Yes, I finally got Oscar to watch
Very-
Clone High.
You watched Clone High, a show about. Well, he already said it in the fucking thing.
High school made by secret government employees about historical figures. They're all clones and they're all teenagers doing sexy teens
Doing regular teen bullshit from like teen drama bullshit
with historical references.
which I probably didn't get.
Yeah, I did.
I know. I feel like this show's good for historical.
People that actually paid attention in history class,
I feel like I did.
or people that watch documentaries.
Up until I watched the show, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm missing all these."
So many, bro. I will try to clear some of those things up for
like
you.
I knew the one with the that one shop they always hang out at.
The grassy knoll.
Yeah, isn't that like a reference with John F. Kennedy?
His body's like on top of the car.
Yeah.
And I've been to the grassy knoll in Dallas.
Oh, you have? That's a real thing?
Yes, that's what it's called, the grassy knoll. It's all grass there.
Shit.
I'll show you a clip. I'll show you a little picture of it after.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
My mind's blown. We're in the wrong timeline.
But anyway, non-spoilers. Yeah, it's about that. And
it only lasted one season.
Let's do the context on that first real quick. Yeah, it only lasted one season because of some bullshit that happened. So first off, the characters are Abraham Lincoln. The main characters: Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, Mahatma Gandhi, Joan of Arc, and Cleopatra. And Gandhi, his character, is a party animal,
a wild animal.
He's a
force of nature.
And India didn't like that. They didn't like that, which is weird because the show never aired in their country, but they didn't like that. I think I brought this up in the last episode, but I'll just reiterate. But they didn't like that, and the CEO of Viacom just happened to be at Viacom India at the building, and they went on a hunger strike outside the building, and they wouldn't leave, and he was like, "Shit, I can't leave." And they were just like, "Cancel Clone High," and he's like, "Well, I guess we have to cancel the show in order for me to leave." He's like, "Oh well." So he cancels Clone High. But they didn't like him being portrayed as a party animal. And in one of the episodes, he kisses Abraham Lincoln.
No, Abraham Lincoln kisses him.
All right. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's what happens there.
It wasn't because of... It was only because of... What was it again?
The ADD. Because he's like, you're my friend. Yeah. He's like, you're my friend. Keith.
He's great.
No, yeah, but they didn't like that. But that's dumb because like India, and this is no disrespect to Indians, but like
no disrespect.
Gandhi was a party animal himself. The real Gandhi was a party animal when he was back in law school.
Hell yeah.
When he was actually in school or whatever. So like,
well, like are you saying
they're just not ready for that conversation, I suppose. Like they don't want to admit because they see him as a pretty high, close near deity individual.
Yeah.
Which he shouldn't be, because that just proves something about humans or whatever.
Yeah, and they should know that this is a satire show.
Oh, that too. I don't understand that.
Literally, they even make Jesus Christ is Mexican. Jesus Cristo.
Hey, don't tell me who wins the Latin Grammy. It's Ricky Martin, isn't it?
Watch out for that nail gun, Jesus.
God has a best plan for all of us. A painful, painful plan. Right. He fucking looks at the camera as he says that.
Right.
A painful, painful plan.
You guys may not see this, but this man's pointing at his cross.
My Jesus Christ on the crucifix.
Jesus Cristo.
Jesus Christ. But yeah. Now with all that context as to why I got canceled. But good news. This show was made by Phil Lord and Chris Miller of 21 Jump Street Spider-Verse fame.
Yes.
And Scrubs, I think.
And they were going to do Han Solo until Disney went like...
But they are going to supposedly have a reboot for it, which I'm excited for.
They just announced it like literally last month.
Go. Yeah. But no mention of Gandhi, and I'm really disappointed if they don't bring my boy back.
They should. I mean, I'm fine without Gandhi, to be honest.
No, it needs Gandhi.
I want JFK back.
Am I dead? Gandhi just... They want to bring him back, but they want to bring him back as another celebrity. It's just like, oh, I wasn't Gandhi the whole time. I was somebody else.
I was reading up on that they were going to say that Gandhi wasn't really Gandhi. He was like some other celebrity.
I forgot his name, but it was like a midget guy.
Yeah. They were going to say something like that. Or they were just going to ditch the character completely.
But that's not going to work with me, bro. Gandhi made that show work. He was a part of it.
JFK and Gandhi together made that show work.
Yes.
I need
But-
more interactions with them too. I feel like he works better with JFK than Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, we'll get more
Because
into
whenever
that.
it's Abe, it's always some drama bullshit. I'm like, nah, like just go back to doing stupid shit.
But anyway, we're going to the spoilers now. So
Yeah.
Cloud High is available on YouTube for
It's
free.
literally
You could
free
get
on YouTube.
you could pay for it, but why would you?
Like, why would
Shout
you?
out the boy Retro Rerun, who also uploads episodes of 16. Life is sweet when you're growing up so fast.
Oh, I need to rewatch 16.
Gotta make this summer last.
Have you ever seen the zombie episode from that show?
Vaguely remember it, but yes.
I am the living dude.
Dude, it's the same dude that voices
the guy, that TV host.
the TV host from Total Drama.
Which
Yeah.
we should watch Total Drama Island.
Jesus Christ, we'd have to binge that. Let's
Damn it, nostalgia.
let's put that off to the side for a future
Yeah,
episode.
off in the future, we'll talk about that.
All right, but yeah. Let's get into spoilers. Yeah, like I said, it's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's a 4.5 hour binge of 13 episodes. You take your time.
And 20 something minutes, yeah.
20 some minutes, yeah. All right, let's go. So, anything you want to bring up since you were the one watching it? All right, spoilers now. Anything you want to bring up? Anything you want to bring up regarding the show that you had questions about?
I don't know, but I thought it was pretty funny when JFK and Abe Lincoln were racing. It's a real presidential race.
See, this is probably gonna be the rest of the episode. We're just gonna be quoting like remember when
Presidential race.
nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Ah!
I like how his car just flipped over for no reason.
I just love the comedy in that show.
You were right. JFK is the best part.
He's the most quotable.
Hey, get off my dang A. Not
Hey,
you.
get off my dinghy. Not you. Or fucking no, he's the most quotable. But let's try to go episode by episode, and then you just tell me what you thought of each episode. How about
Abe is a huge ass simp.
Oh yeah, or whatever you think of the characters.
So
what do
is
you think of
Joe.
Abe? So what do you think of Abe?
Super
Abraham.
fucking oblivious. Like no,
I think that's what makes the
there's
episode, I think that's what makes the show work at the same time though.
there's no excuse for him to be that oblivious.
Nah, bro. I just think it makes.
It
Yeah,
makes
I know
sense
you're
for the
right.
show, but I was like, no, mamas, bro, come on.
There was so many hints. Did you remember the ending episode where he's like, Gandhi, Joan has a crush on me, and then he just does that face where he's just like, really, bro? It's just like all the clips from like the previous episodes. And he's
Nah,
like,
really? I didn't know this.
it's like, oh, he's just like, oh.
Wait, Cleopatra is by herself naked? Yeah. He just dips. Get out of here, Gandhi. Oh.
Oh. What about Joan of Arc?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan was like an idiot.
We need you to buy beer. Just say you're 21. Okay.
He won? No.
And they put a sign on him. So it says
I
you're
am 21.
21.
And he comes back. I am not 21. Okay.
The sign
minute.
would make me laugh because you're 21 just from that sign. No, I'm not 21.
I dare you to wear a 21. I dare you to wear a sign like that whenever next time you buy alcohol. See what reaction you get. They're like, so I'm assuming you're 21. Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Remember that episode where they were driving the van? It's like, wait, who's driving the
driving
van?
the car?
It doesn't turn left. Dude, the writing in that show is gold.
It was gold. I think it was ahead of its time. Like I can see the show coming out today.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. A few references were a bit dated, but
like Tom Green in the ADD episode. No one remembers Tom Green. I don't even know who Tom Green was.
Or that one show that Cleopatra
The
goes.
O-Town.
The O-Town.
Ashley Angel.
Yeah,
Very-
I didn't know who the fuck that is.
I didn't know either. I had to do my research on some of those outdated, or Mina, whatever the fuck her name was. Like when JFK was like, I can't see from the glare of Mina Savakis' head. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of guest stars. Jack Black,
Yeah, he was like
what's his
the
face?
drug, the fucking
Marilyn Manson. The Marilyn Manson song, the veggies, the always eat your fruits and vegetables, and if you eat snacks, take watch your limit, or else you'll die. Die. He was a good role model though.
Jack Black was a good role model.
They
You want
they all-
raisins?
they all got high off of raisins. Like we only do it so we can promote messages and sell money for the raisin community, for the raisin industry.
I thought was funnier when they, you know how like at the end of the show they'd always say like the
For the
next
next
episode,
special episode of Clone
someone's
High.
gonna die, and no, it's not gonna be a cheap ploy where we introduce a new clone and then kill him off at the end. No, it's not like that.
He's on Abe.
Poor Pawns.
Pawns. Oh,
Stop littering, Pawns.
Pawns. You killed him. You took him. It's funny because JFK in the real life was actually he was the first Catholic president. So like that adds more to like him being there, like questioning God.
See, like I didn't get any of those references. Like to me, it could just be like, oh, he's just doing whatever.
No. He was the first Catholic president, and people at the time made it a big deal. Like, oh, he's in cahoots with the Pope.
Oh God.
That was like a thing back whenever he first got elected or when he was running. But yeah, no, that shit was funny. He was like, you killed him.
I'm just a figment of your imagination. I'm not real.
You do know who Ponce de Leon is, right? You didn't even know who that was before.
Did not.
I didn't know either. He was a Spanish explorer.
I saw it to the end, like where they say like he's from
Rest
like
in peace, Ponce
yeah,
de
15
Leon.
something, and I was like, oh God, he's fucking littering. The way he fucking died. I got a wrapper stuck in my blood circulation.
The janitor, his foster dad,
His
was the janitor
father?
in Scrubs.
Oh really?
I don't know if you've ever seen Scrubs. I haven't either.
I've never
but
seen
read up on that.
Scrubs.
Scrubs. He was the janitor, the same dude that voices him and acts him and everything. But that shit was funny. He's like, I'm kind of doing a eulogy for my son right now. He's like, well,
Wait,
yeah,
can I have you
please
clean up
confess,
the throw
like
up?
right now. Your son will be dead when you come back. Your son will still be dead when you come back.
I was like doing random shit and I heard that. I started laughing. I was like, what the that's a great fucked up lie.
This is literally how I felt throughout the whole show. Just
Come
laughing.
and get me, bitch.
Drive and catch me, bitch. That was like Looney Tunes shit.
That was like a Looney Tunes segment.
He was
You
just
got crabs.
ass face. Oh, the writing was so ahead of its time. What about Cleopatra? How'd you feel about Cleopatra?
She a hoe.
I feel like it also made the show work. I feel like the character made the show work.
wearing the Letterman jacket.
Wow, I actually feel bad for you. It's like it's called sympathy. He's like, sure, whatever.
I think what was funny is when they're all running in the airport.
Cleo, don't get on that plane, bitch.
Yeah, the fucking squirrel was there too.
Skunk.
Oh, I thought it was a squirrel. Fuck,
He
it
fucking
reminds.
did the fart thing, like a
I
skunk.
know, now it's coming back to me. Bitch, I just watched this yesterday.
Bitch. Try and catch me, Wesley. And you can tell it was the same dude doing Mr. Butlertron and JFK.
I always forget the butler's name.
But Mr. Butlertron, that's why they call him Mr. B.
Yeah, fuck.
Because like no one's gonna remember Mr. Butlertron. Wesley.
So like they were making so the reasoning for making the clones was for what? Like to use them later on, I guess. Is what I'm saying?
Yes. And then Scudworth had his personal plan where he was like, I'm gonna make Cloney Island.
Okay, that was stupid. That's like Doofenshmirtz level of
But
evil.
see, that's the thing. People actually people say Dr. Scudworth was the original Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He was just more adult oriented.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that made that connection then.
No, I made that connection too when I first watched it. I was like, oh, that's Dr. Doofenshmirtz type
You just
shit.
made it like it's evil.
It's evil. That was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Stamos!
Oh my
actually-
god, when he stabbed him
actually
in the
John
eye
Stamos.
with the crown.
I'm surprised John Stamos was fine with that. Like, oh, this
I
is
mean,
me. This is
I'd be fine.
This is
I'd be
a
fine with
cartoon or cartoonish representation of me getting stabbed in the face.
Come on, wouldn't you want to get animated?
Stamos!
You're the prom king.
He's like, no! 2 episodes straight of Stamos!
What do you think of Joan of Arc?
Simp.
Simp. I
But
feel
she was-
bad.
but
I felt
also
bad
feel
for her. I
bad
was like,
for her, though.
I get you, Joan. I get you.
Abe, I want you.
Abe, you're
And
just
he's
a
like, I
bitch.
want you to do what? You want me to do what? She made me
Oh,
laugh.
and he kept fucking baiting her with that prom shit.
Are you
I need to ask you a very important prom question. Really?
And
Yes.
yes, and me longing it makes it even more mysterious or some shit like that.
But I know plenty of guys that would take it to the prom.
And then fucking JFK hit home run.
He did. He's like, I wasn't expecting it
He's
either.
No, he was like, I didn't see it coming either. And by coming, I mean me. I fucking love shit like that when he was like, and by so and so, I mean, hey,
We
let's
get
go
it.
swimming in my pool. And by pool, I mean bathtub. And by swimming, I mean sex.
Dude,
that shit has
casting couch.
Hey, some of us are trying to nail Catherine the Great. Or should I say Catherine the So-So?
Keep it down.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think of Joan of Arc's silent film or her experimental film? Whisper, whisper,
That'd be
whisper.
something you would like. That's something you'd be like.
I actually liked it.
Did you really? My favorite one was Andy and George Washington Carver's Black and Tan.
You just made out with that peanut over there.
Oh, dude. God. Some of those secondary kids, dude. Honestly, if you also pay attention, there was like clones of like other characters. You just have to pay attention.
Yeah, like you told me
The
about that.
Rat Pack.
I think I remember seeing that, but I was watching it really late, like really late at night.
Yeah, like all the Rat Pack were like high fiving. It was during the sweater episode. They were high fiving Scudworth whenever he had Butler Tron's sweater on when he was trying to get respect. Like they were like, "Oh, hello, yes."
Oh, nice sweater.
Nice sweater.
I think I remember that.
Do you have a BB gun? I have several. Do you want to shoot birds sometime? I stuffed the entire freshman class in this locker.
That made me laugh was when he started like finding Joan of Arc attractive, but when she was like dressed as a guy.
Suppress my homoerotic tendencies.
I see some tail.
Oh! Gay foster dads, can I watch Will and Grace with you? Well, sure, honey. Well, why aren't you gonna go watch Sports Center in your room? Oh, I want to try new things. That was just a gay what should I call it? Gay imagery, like not gay imagery. It was just like, oh, you want to try new things being gay? Like it was just like.
I like how they always like poke fun of his masculinity.
People actually say that. Some of these people have called JFK a disaster by on that show. He doesn't know how he feels. Like, oh, I thought he was a macho womanizing stud who conquered the moon.
The foster parents are weird though.
All their foster parents, and that adds more to like how they grew up to be who they were.
I know I'm blind.
Oh, Toots, he was a good character too. When he smashes Cleo's mom in the window scene as Abe's falling down the building with the whip, her fucking ass up and everything.
Storms are brewing, metaphorically.
Metaphorically. Holy Toledo, they're fighting in their skivvies. That was one where I crack up every.
Jones said something about like, look at me. He's like, I can't look at you. I'm blind. I can't see you.
This show had so many quotables.
Oh my god!
This episode, this part of the episode.
I think I got the joke that he was supposed to be like Ray Charles.
Oh, you did?
I did, but I thought he was Ray Charles, but then he's like, oh, he's just a dude that looks like it. I thought he was gonna be part of the clones. I was like, oh, but then I was like, they would be.
I mean, the only adult that was a clone besides the sheep was Eisenhower's wife.
Why was there a sheep? Why was there a man sheep?
Because so you don't know the whole thing, right? How the first clone ever. Because we've had a clone before, and it was a sheep. And that was like in 1999.
Oh. And
this show came out in 2003, so it was kind of clever.
Oh, so they
successfully cloned a sheep back in 1999.
See, like I was wondering about that. I was like, why?
Yeah, that was the reference to that. See, like I'm telling you, there's references to this shit.
Now I feel stupid.
You want any other references clarified? We have like probably around like 5 minutes before we end this recording. So,
Who said we got 5 minutes?
is there anything you want to clarify from certain things, certain gags that probably didn't land because you didn't know the joke?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with Gandhi being a party animal and shit.
Yeah. I invaded her Bay of Pigs. If you know what I
know what I
mean.
mean? No, no fatties.
No, the Bay of Pigs being, the Cuba thing, Cuban
Well,
Missile Crisis.
I used to know that. I played Black Ops.
The Elvis twins. I got a peanut butter sandwich. Glug, 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 glug. The fact that he manages to say glug, 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 like in his voice still. Glug, 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 glug.
Dies.
What else? So there's a lot of characters. Nostradamus was in the show. He was that nerdy guy with the wizard hat. Moses. Martin Luther King.
Wasn't Caesar there too?
Julius Caesar.
Yeah,
Jimi Hendrix in the Raisins episode.
Oh, that's right, because they're all fucking tripping balls.
Yeah, that was Jimi Hendrix. Harriet Tubman was the one with the bonnet thing on. The black girl.
We're building the walls.
Buddha was the guy with the just pure white eyes. And then
he caught all these references.
Riot! Riot! The cheerleader. Riot!
Are you sad that there wasn't a season 2?
Yeah, I was sad there wasn't a season 2.
I was kind of sad too. Just because the way it ended, I'm like, wow.
Joan, I love.
I like how they were like, we're going to kill you on prom night. You can't kill me now. You're going to disrupt the fucking...
The conga line.
Conga line.
Damn, it's good worth. You know I love me a good conga line.
Let me go drink me some punch. Yeah, it was overall a good show. A lot of references were like outdated.
I will clarify to you the historical ones. The historical ones were. Oof.
Tell me the historical ones. Right now.
Right now.
Yes.
There's so much, bro.
Like name a few, like a few good ones, important ones. Like
name an episode.
I think it was funny that JFK was driving with a convertible.
I mean, there was that one time where Gandhi did the little finger gun sting at him, and he got scared.
Yeah,
he's like,
or
bring some up because I can't think of them off the top of my head.
I like the Abe Lincoln. Fucking Abe has pictures of himself in his house
because they all want to live up to them like themselves, but like some of them don't really care. They're just like, yeah, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, some of them have I think he had that picture of himself getting shot.
Yeah. No, that was at the grassy knoll.
Oh, was it? Fuck. I thought it was like in his house. Because I remember I saw like a lot of like Abraham
You have ADD. Am I gonna die? Did you notice that they did this a lot with their elbows and like the hands?
They treated it like it was a damn disease. Like if it was AIDS.
Fuck, I can't think of any historical references off the top of my head. I have to like watch it and then like I know. Like I'll giggle. I'll be like, hey.
Oh, after the part where you know how they were doing that basketball game?
Yeah.
And they had the reporters. I didn't notice that like one of them didn't have a mic.
Yeah.
So they pointed it out. Like I don't even have a mic on me. I was just
Patrick is an actual forwarder, so that was another celebrity cameo. And then what's his face? Groucho, whatever the fuck his name was. Whenever they were like, "Is there any other fake people with mustaches we need to get off the team?" And then he comes out.
Oh, that part where Joan was working out.
That was what I was saying earlier, to suppress my homoerotic tendencies. And then whenever she was telling the story of how like I was with this girl, and then we made out. Boo. and then I banged her. Yes. Yes. And then I banged her.
Like, I don't recognize any of the voice actors though. Besides the cameos.
Will Forte plays Lincoln. Will Forte from that Last Man on Earth show,
which I've never seen.
Which I've never seen either, but I know that's him.
Is he in other things?
What?
Is he in like other things?
Well, maybe I'll look it up real quick in the meantime. But yeah, Will Forte is in it. He's chilling or whatever. He is also he's been on Saturday Night Live, and he has also been on Yeah, movies. Yeah, I think he's more of a TV show guy. Oh my God, he was Abraham Lincoln in the Lego Movie.
Abraham Lincoln was in that?
He was Abraham Lincoln in the Lego Movie. Holy crap! Which a Lego movie, of course, is a movie made by, you know.
You're true one and only.
And they usually bring some of the cast members onto like other shows later on.
Ah, fuck.
Will Forte, he was on 22 Jump Street.
20
These
years
are all,
too?
but as like a voice, he was a football announcer. Like they'll bring him on every once in a while, like this is my friend. But he's been Abraham Lincoln in both Lego movies.
What the fuck? That's funny.
He was in 2 episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
What?
Randy Warmpess.
That's the character he played?
Yes.
Randy. That sounds familiar.
I
Because I watch How I Met Your Mother.
know you do. That's why I brought it up.
Fuck. For any of you guys that don't know what that is, watch it, please.
Stop.
Watch it.
Stop.
9 seasons.
Time. But yeah, that was pretty much all I can think of. Overall, I think I'd give the show a 9.
9.
Yes.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it took me a while to get into it.
It did. You did tell me that. I don't know how. I mean, I can. Yeah, no, the first 2 episodes are kind of slow.
Yeah, there is.
They have their good moments too, where like JFK, I answer the question.
It started. I think it got me by the episode when Gandhi.
No, episode 2 had that moment with the CGI blue thing.
The CGI blue thing.
Yeah, remember the little ad that Lincoln had for like the campaign where he had the little blue squirt thing. Like he was climbing up a mountain, and there's like this CGI thing came out.
I remember that. Never mind.
That shit made me laugh because it was also like over the top. I was like, "What the hell? This is like something I would make."
The giraffe one when he was making that movie. Joan,
Yeah.
I am the giraffe. Were you not paying attention to my movie? He was off it.
And fucking Gandhi goes to prison and he's hanging out with a bunch of like naked guys.
Oh my god, that shit was fucking hilarious. I'll see you in the showers, boy.
They get around him.
It's time for
Free cheers for the new guy.
Time for your initiation. No.
Oh man.
The fact that they were all fucking naked. And remember when they escaped, like, I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Fucking
Yeah,
snowflake. I made you out of snow. Jerky balls, leaving now.
I was trying really hard to look at the titles because some of them are fucking stupid.
Hey, those are for Spider-Verse. That's what influenced Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Tom High influenced a lot of work. If you got to rewatch the Lego movie, rewatch 22 Jump Street, Spider-Verse, whatever they made, you'll catch references.
They're rebooting it pretty soon, so we might see the show in like, I'm gonna say like 3 years.
G-spot, rock the G-spot. G-spot, rock the G-spot.
Are you gonna
You're
make
a grand old flag.
How about I ask you, are you gonna make another song? Can't. I'm a reporter.
Oh. That's me.
Let's close the supper thing.
What?
Do the supper line.
Oh, I'll do it before we end the episode then. All right. For supper, I want a party platter.
For supper.
No. Like this. For supper.
For supper.
No. I can't get through to him. And then the lyric, he says something like, says who? Says you.
He talks to himself. Hey, you handsome stud, what are you looking at?
Best character in the show.
Look at my abs. You can grate cheese with it.
Jesus Christ. We could keep going on with this.
I know we could.
We need to end this episode now.
Or like in regular conversations.
All right. But in other words, 9 out of 10. Recommend. Highly. You, what do you give it?
What would I give it?
Yeah.
Like maybe 8.5.
Okay. That's
Don't be disappointed. I
All
could probably
right.
change my mind. I mean, I don't really like doing ratings.
I know you don't. But yeah, guys, that's what we're gonna give it. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next episode, but we'll figure
Yeah,
it out.
I mean, we'll probably keep it a secret. Fuck it. Whatever movie we can think of, whatever topics happen this.
On the next very special episode of The Good Boys, someone is gonna die. I have my
no,
money on Ivan.
Ivan Sanchez. Shout out to Ivan Sanchez. He probably doesn't even know how, a lot of these fucking shout outs are towards him.
Probably not. But anyways, yeah, guys, we'll figure out something to talk about. We'll probably announce it on the Twitter account if you guys would like to follow at the Good Boys 9.
Yes.
Yes. But until then, we'll catch you next time, guys. This has been the Good Boys signing off.